lead by example. It's incumbent upon adults to teach kids how to build healthy relationships. Well, with the new school year getting started, now is a great time to put these lifelong lessons into practice. Here to share more is Sydney Conrad, Director of Education and Training for My Sister's House. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So My Sister's House, it is a safe haven for women who experience domestic violence, domestic abuse.
Correct.
Right?
We're a comprehensive program designed to support individuals who've experienced abuse in their relationships, and we support both men and women and tailor the support based on what their needs are.
So let's start with your clients.
Yes.
So when we're talking about building healthy relationships, let's start with the experience that they bring to the table when they come to My Sister's House for help.
Yeah, so our clients are coming to us because they've experienced abuse in an intimate relationship. We recognize that physical and sexual abuse are the most often thought of. We also recognize emotional abuse, verbal abuse, financial abuse. So the things that we say and how we act matter in relationships, and those intimidating behaviors have long-lasting impacts on our clients. And so they come to us because they've been fearful for their safety and maybe for their children's safety as well.
Because a lot of times they come with children.
Correct.
Yeah.
Some of our clients are single people of all ages, and we have had clients with anywhere from 1 to 10 kids.
When we're talking about creating healthy relationships, how do you go about doing that? And how do you impart that wisdom onto the children who have only known unhealthy relationships with their parents?
That's a great question. So we support our clients, who are primarily adults, through that therapy program. So we're addressing the trauma that they've experienced and what they've gone through. We're also giving them the tools and knowledge to have healthy relationships in the future. So recognizing red flags, what are the abusive behaviors that we want to acknowledge and recognize and avoid if possible, and then what are the things that we should seek in a relationship? What are the things that we value about ourselves? What are the things that we would value about our partner? And then the tools and the steps to build that healthy relationship. So getting to know someone, having healthy boundaries, our communication style, how we resolve conflict, what are again, our values, that those things are so important. And we often think about building the relationship once we've found that person, but building a healthy relationship starts before you're in that relationship. Knowing who am I? Who is Sydney? What's important to Sydney? What's my self-worth and my value, and knowing that you have value.
And I know a lot of your clients and anybody who finds themselves in a relationship filled with abuse, if they have children, they never want that for their kids. But then if they don't know how to break that cycle, or they don't have the tools themselves, that's where you come in, and then you can impart.
Right. And we know domestic violence is such a prevalent issue in our community. It's expected that 1 in 3 women, 1 in 4 men will experience it in their lifetime. And the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence estimates that about 1 in 15 kids will witness abuse in the household each year. So that's about 5 million kids every year are witnessing abuse. And when kids are growing up in that household, they are learning from their parents about how to treat others.
Well, yeah, those memories though are seared into their brain, and they carry with them their whole life.
Right. And kids who are growing up in those households where abuse is occurring are 3 to 4 times more likely to use violence or abusive behaviors in the future, or be victims themselves. That's what they've learned from their parents. And they also, growing up in that household makes them feel more anxious, depressed, worthless or powerless. So it's impacting their friendships, future dating relationships. It's impacting them learning in school, their whole lives. And our relationships, we think
their worth in the workplace.
Exactly. It's not just about feeling happy and having fun in a relationship. Our relationships impact our physical and emotional well-being.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, for people who are watching this who want more information, where do they go?
Yes, so more information is on our website, mysistershouse.org. If anyone is ever in need of support and service, our phone number is 843-744-3242.
You've got some upcoming events as well that people can check out on your website.
We do. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so our Speak Up South Carolina campaign has 3 events that are really wonderful. We'd love to have folks out.
Sydney, thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you again. We're back after this.